I think people have been completely awakened to the idea that responsible companies are likely to do better. Companies that treat their employees well and give them freedom, and simple things like companies that trusted their employees to work from home are obviously in a great position when COVID hits. Companies who have really thought about security, and therefore, it's not a big deal when they have to then all work from home. Obviously, companies that didn't have things well set up and that weren't thinking about their staff have really suffered during COVID. So that's maybe part of the reason why some of those ESG or kind of more ESG type stocks have done really well over the last year, whereas others haven't. Those that were prepared and who are treating their staff well. So, and I think from a consumer perspective, it's kind of woken people up to how important companies are in their life, and having an employer who kind of respects them and understands their challenges is much more important. And that's woken them up to the whole idea of how businesses can be run well or can be run badly. And I think obviously healthcare has come to the fore as an ESG issue, but people are still interested in building back better, seems to be the kind of narrative that people are talking about. If we're going to rebuild the economy, we want to do so in a sustainable way and in a way that has longevity, and means that we don't end up in this kind of crisis again, or in any other kind of crisis, whether it be climate fueled or otherwise. So yeah, I think it was definitely a worry for everyone going into the crisis, but coming out of it, it feels like ESG is definitely stronger than ever. And in terms of our platform, we've seen users engaging with the votes on our platform through the whole year. We only launched in COVID, so I guess we don't have too much of a benchmark, to be honest. But people have been engaging with human rights votes and gender votes and climate votes. They're interested in all sorts of topics, despite what's going on in their personal lives.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess maybe, in a world of less distraction and more reflection, that we have all had a bit more time to think about some of these things.